Yo, it's Hip Hop DJ Terminal 88. What's going on, yo? So we got Chrisean Rock wilding out. She's not only threatening Blueface's mom in a sly kind of way, but also her ex, the basketball player, saying we could get active or he could keep it P. Choose where it ends at. Da-da-da-da-da. To be honest, y'all, she's showing her true colors. She goes from this dude, the basketball players, then to a guy named Glock. How do you go from this good college kid to a dude named Glock? Like, that's his name, Glock. That's crazy. And then she thinks, what, Blueface is going to, like, take her serious? He might mess with her. It's his baby mom. But you really think a man coming home from jail and probably seeing and hearing all this? Because I'm sure Blueface got a phone at least sometimes in there. Because that's how it is when you got money. You could do things like that in jail. You know what I mean? There's ways around it. So I'm sure he's seeing all this stuff. Does she really think he's gonna take her serious? Like, if anything, she just proved to the world what Blueface has been saying about her. You know what I mean? And I ain't saying she's necessarily sleeping with these guys, but what else would you be doing hanging out with a guy? Like, come on, man. Like, talking about, she made a video talking about VAG. Y'all know what I mean, is still hairy as hell. I'm like, what's that got to do with anything? So you saying that you not sleeping with all these guys that you hanging around? Then she talking about she parking lot pimping. Then she saying, oh, when Face gets home, you know we locked in. I know what I want and it's already mine. So she talking about Blueface. So these other guys are just... She thinks she like a player for real, like a dude. Like this shit is wild, man. I ain't gonna lie. If I was Blueface, I would stay away from her because it could end bad. It's toxic as hell. I would stay away from her. Then that's just my opinion on that. Then we got OTF Doodie Lo robbed and shot in Atlanta, shot in the leg. I haven't heard if he's okay yet or not, but I did see some people that are alleged friends of Quando, Rondo, and Youngboy, I guess, but definitely Lil Tim and Quando. Guys from the A told him keep it low in the A. In the stories posting like, oh, ass shaking. I'm not sure what that meant, but they're supposedly like, you know, little sly shots at Doodie Lo. So hopefully Doodie Lo's all good and all that, you know what I mean? But either way, then again, real quick, none of his people is out here. He's out here dolo repping OTF. It's probably not, you know, the easiest thing to do. But either way, then we got, I was about to say 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine. All right, so there's this, look at this girl on the screen right here. This girl is going viral for being like one of the baddest chicks in jail, right? 6ix9ine DM'd her, said, free you. She gonna say, wait, ain't you the one that got a bunch of people in here? Nah, and put a thumbs down on him and dubbed him. I ain't gonna lie, he takes L after L after L, y'all. 6ix9ine is a L taker. For real, for real. Then we got Dame Dash. Well, yeah, fuck 6ix9ine. But anyway, we got Dame Dash. And he reportedly had to sell the new network, his streaming platform. And I guess... a studio of his, like a recording studio. He had to sell both these things to pay off his debts. So he's left with nothing, basically. They just keep, I ain't gonna lie, I guess he did owe a lot of money for taxes, but it seems like they just don't want him to have anything. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, that's what it seems like to me. But then we got JimJones saying he wants to be on the XXL freshman 2025 joint. He said he wants to be the first hybrid ever. I guess he's like saying he wants to, you know, be considered a new artist, like he's recreating himself, which is dope, but I just never heard anything like that. If they do put him on the 2025 freshman joint, though, that would be fire. I ain't gonna lie, that would change some shit, you know what I mean? Make it a little different, might spice it up a little bit, bring XXL back to life a little bit, just because it's something new, you know what I'm trying to say? But then JimJones talking about doing verses with Styles P. And Styles P like, oh, hell no. JimJones got me messed up. He said, JimJones is not my caliber of artist. If they did do a versus, who do y'all think will win? JimJones, Styles P. Styles P's been doing it way longer. You got to give it to Styles P. I don't feel like JimJones and Styles is like a real good match. But JimJones probably do have more hits than Styles. I will say that. But not as many classics. There's a difference. Y'all heard what Styles P just said. All the people he has songs with. All the people. He's your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's Styles P the Ghost, man. What y'all talking about? You know what I mean? So, there's just no way, like, if you're a real hip-hop fan, that you would take JimJones over Styles P. Now, if I'm chilling with, like, some girls or, like, a cookout or something like that, you know what I mean? I'll probably want to listen to JimJones before Styles P. But if I'm listening because I'm a hip-hop fan and I want to hear something raw and dope, it's Styles P, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? But either way, y'all, I'm going to get back to y'all with a little more content in a minute. Make sure y'all subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment, and follow me on Instagram, y'all. I'm out.